Okay, welcome to the Wednesday, March 5th Design Review Committee meeting. Can we start with a welcome and roll call, please?
We sure can. Let's this thing on. It is. Commissioner Riley,
Here.
Commissioner Basting,
Here.
Vice Chair Newsom,
Present.
Chair Case.
Here.
Okay, as we all know, we are a commission of 4 at the moment, so we have a quorum.
Fantastic. So with that, we'll move to our first item. It is the election of chair and vice chair. So I would love to hear from the group if there are any nominations. Well, I can nominate my ideas and you guys can second them. I would love to nominate Commissioner Newsom for chair.
I second that.
Okay. And then I would love to nominate,
Let's one at a time.
okay.
And who did the second? Okay, and we'll do a call on that. All right, Chair Case,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Basting,
Yes.
Vice Chair Newsom.
Yes.
Okay, we have, motion passes. Vice Chair Newsom is now the chair. So now it would be the chair would call for a motion on, or a nomination for a vice chair.
I call for nomination for the vice chair. I have recommendation that Commissioner Bastings, I nominate her for vice chair.
I can second that,
Okay,
I think.
we can do a roll
I
call.
was looking for eye contact and endorsement. I think I got it. I'm like, are you in? Okay.
He just passed me.
All right, let's do a little chair swapping.
Well, let's
I'm
do
sorry.
a vote on that. Let's see, Commissioner Riley,
Yes.
Commissioner Basting,
Yes.
Commissioner Case,
Yes.
Chair Newsom.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
All right.
We have a new vice chair. Let me point out that the next mayor chair meeting is April 18th. That's an obligation for the chair and the vice chair to a quarterly meeting of the mayor, the city manager, and the chairs of all the commissions in town, and meet for a breakfast and discussion on what you've been up to for the last quarter.
You said April 18th?
April 18th. Yeah. Okay. You don't have to move.
We don't have to move? Okay. Do you feel chair-like over here?
Consent calendar. You're up.
It's you, yes, your chair. We're moving, no, we're not physically moving, he told me. Or do I move? He says don't move. Okay.
Wow.
Really graceful, you guys. Thank you for observing that.
So let's see now. So now we're moving on to the consent calendar. And on the consent calendar is the adoption of the meeting minutes. Does anybody want to move to adopt the meeting minutes?
I will move to adopt the meeting minutes from July 17th.
Second.
Second? Okay. The roll call vote. Commissioner Case,
Yes.
Vice Chair Basting,
Yes.
Commissioner, Chair Newsom,
Yes.
Commissioner Riley.
Yes.
Okay, approved.
All right, public communications. This is the part of our agenda where folks can talk about items not on the agenda. Under the Brown Act, the commission cannot act on items raised during the public communications, but may respond briefly to statements made or questions posed, request clarification, or refer them to staff. I see no one here to make any comments because I believe we have an applicant here. So I think we're going to move on. All right, so we're moving on to the public hearing. So before we commence with the public hearing, has anyone here had any ex parte communications regarding this application?
No.
Excellent. So I understand we have, this is for 1904 Olympic Boulevard Master Sign Program. Does staff have a presentation?
Staff does. Thank you, Chair, Commission. I'm Chip Griffin, Principal Planner with the City of Walnut Creek Planning Department. And tonight I am presenting a master sign program for 1904 Olympic Boulevard. It's part of Olympic Plaza. And it's, as you can see, application 24-087. This is a photo of the building, and I think it's taken from the Alpine side and one of the design drawings for what one of the signs might look like. Actually, both signs. So it'd be the new sign, the wall sign, and then the changed graphic for the valance. Let's see if that works. Okay. Little context here. You can see the building. There's Alpine. We just looked at that elevation. Here is Olympic. It's this building here. This is part of Olympic Plaza, this building, these two buildings. Olympic Plaza 1910 has a sign, an MSP, which allows only signs on the ground floor valances of the awnings. And it included this monument sign out here as well. I don't know that the staff report stated that, but the only signs in this building are on the awnings. Similar to the addressing that is on the building in question tonight. Okay, so you can see where it is. It's a 3-story building that's zoned office. Includes only ground floor signs, and there is minimal existing signage on this building, and it's pretty much limited to only addressing. And there's addressing on, I think, 3 sides of the building, on the Alpine side, on this side, and then on this west side. And those are shown in the plans. The MSP would include a table of contents, the criteria of which signs can be used, design guidelines for which signs can be designed, and then also the locations. The graphic here shows the building or the sign locations, and there's 6 locations, and those would be these tenant sign A. A approves a wall sign, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. But it would be up to 6 wall signs in these locations on the ground floor, and then the sign B2 are those are the building addressing signs. So those would just be changed because this building recently had its address changed because it was confusing. It had 2 addresses, so we gave it 1 address on their request. So in doing so, they probably just figured, well, why don't we do an MSP for this building and sign it? So that's what they're doing. And they've hired Sid to do that. All right, so the signs here would include these signs here shown, and those locations are locations that were shown in plan on the last slide. The sign area it's just over 12 square feet. They're non-illuminated. They have an aluminum backing. There's a section here, shows the backing and the wall, the backing panel, and the sign. They're non-illuminated. Letter heights can be up to 16 inches with logos to 20. Just to state that on the MSP on the other building, letter heights were held to 8 inches, but remember, those were only on the forward-facing valances of the awnings. Similar to what, like down here. Those are probably 8 inches as well, right there. CEQA does have an exemption for this. It's 15301, existing facilities. It's recommended for this project and should be in any motion for approval if the Design Review Commission decides to approve this project. And with that, I'd give a recommendation to move to adopt the resolution. There is a draft resolution in your packet, which would approve this MSP as shown, subject to the standard conditions of approval for an MSP. Are there any questions of staff? The applicant is here for questions as well, but does not have a presentation.
Does anybody have any questions for the applicant?
Nope.
I have a quick question of our group, sign subcommittee. Were there any suggestions or recommendations you made that you felt weren't addressed to the expectation?
We offered up the option of flexibility, which they chose not to do, but that's up to them. So, no exception there.
Okay. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Okay, great, thank you. I have no questions.
You do have a question?
Nope,
No
nope,
questions.
none other than that.
I'll go back to my other job.
Okay, so with that said, does anybody want to make a motion?
I'm happy to make a motion to adopt the resolution approving the new master sign program for 1904 Olympic Boulevard. Also the CEQA exemption 15301, subject to the conditions of approval.
I'll second it.
Second, okay.
Thought there was more.
For the record, can you confirm that the first part of the motion was for CEQA? Or can you restate that you would recommend the CEQA recommendation first? And I do that it's a technical thing where
Yeah.
CEQA, before a project is adopted, the CEQA has to be adopted.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are they two separate motions?
No, they're really not. It's just,
Okay.
it's if somebody really wanted to dig in and it
Okay.
wasn't stated first.
Okay, so I move to approve the CEQA exemption and adopt the resolution,
Awesome.
blah, 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 those words.
Perfect.
And I second that too.
Okay, great. Commissioner, roll call? Commissioner Riley?
Yes.
Vice Chair Basting?
Yes.
All right. Chair Newsom?
Yes.
Commissioner Case?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries 4-0.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Excellent.
See you next time, Sid.
Perfect choice.
Take
Bye.
care.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Next up is commission considerations. This portion of the agenda is for items that are not required to be publicly noticed, but were a formal presentation, question and answer period, public input, or discussion among the commissioners is helpful. One thing is, are we going to do this sign subcommittee?
We can do that.
Okay. But go ahead,
You can look
Mr.
for
Secretary. Does anybody want to volunteer for the sign subcommittee?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Okay,
I've only done it like twice, so yeah,
okay.
I'll keep doing it.
Anybody else?
I will.
Okay,
Okay.
good. There it is. Thank you.
Okay, I acknowledge that I will be due thereafter. It's been a minute for me.
You have served on that committee with me.
Twice. I have done it twice.
Okay,
Fine.
so
Yeah.
do we have any other such considerations, Mr. Secretary?
None.
Okay, moving on to item 6, commission member and staff reports or announcements. Chip,
None.
None?
None from
Didn't-
staff.
didn't you say you had something else to say? No?
I am very forgetful sometimes, but nothing's coming to mind except for just stating about the mayor chair.
Okay, all right. Then nobody else?
Nope.
Then we'll adjourn.
Okay. Great. Great job, Chair. Oop.